Okay, chat, we're doing a tier list now. Oh my god, bro, we're doing a tier list. So we're gonna do a roster prediction tier list for Bleach Rebirth of Souls. I think damn near every character is in here, I'm not gonna lie. I've done my best to order everybody in order of appearance. We already know for sure that nobody from after the Arrancar arc is gonna be in it. Anyone between Senjumaru and Zangetsu is basically guaranteed to just not be in the game. Anyone above that could be in the game, and then after Zangetsu, I'm pretty sure that all the rest of these characters are just not important enough to even be considered to be in the game. I could be wrong, but all of these are like filler characters, movie characters, side characters, etc. Starting off the tier list, we'll start off with the characters who have already been confirmed for the game. So they've already dropped the character trailers for Ichigo, Rukia, Uryu, and Byakuya. So those four are guaranteed to be in the game. As for characters we've seen in the trailers, other than those characters that haven't yet been confirmed, we have Orihime, Kon, Chad, Renji, Yoruichi, Urahara, and White Ichigo. White Ichigo popping up at the end of the trailer on some like post-credit shit tells me he's like guaranteed to be in the game. They haven't yet confirmed him as of the recording of this video, but I'm gonna say he's 100% gonna be in this game. I can't see this game unless it has a roster like Sparking Zero. Unless it has like a big ass roster, I can't see there being more than like 30 people. As for Orihime, I feel like she is like 100% gonna be playable at launch. I just don't really know what they're gonna do with her character in terms of like moveset. But I think she's guaranteed to be in the game at launch. She's part of the like big three, or sorry, big four rather, with her, Ichigo, Chad, and Uryu. Same thing for Chad as well. I feel like Chad is definitely gonna be available at launch. Kon, I'm not really sure. Kon was in the trailer, but we just saw a glimpse of him. He's been in like Bleach games before. I just don't know like what they're gonna do in terms of like how he's gonna fight or whatever. Maybe he's like a story only character. For now, I'm gonna put him in 100% in the game tier because he's literally in the game 100% already. We've seen him. Renji, I 100% think that Renji is going to be available at launch, as well as Yoruichi. As for Urahara, I'm not going to say he's 100% going to be in the game at launch, but I think he's 100% going to be in the game. Okay, who do we have next? We have Ichigo's friends and family. We'll start off with his dad. I think Ishin will be in the game, but I don't think he's going to be available at launch. I know he hasn't got a ton of screen time. Pretty sure that Ishin has been in Bleach games before. I'm sure if anything, they'll just make a moveset for him. I don't think he's going to be in the game at launch, but I absolutely think he's going to be in the game. I don't think Ichigo's mom or his sisters are going to be in the game. Uryu's dad, I'm not really sure, bro. I'm gonna put him in maybe tier for now because he is a notable character, even though we haven't seen him fight a whole bunch. What's this woman's name again? Ichigo's boss, Ikumi. I don't think that her ass is gonna be in the game. Okay, so we have more of Ichigo's homies here from school. I don't think Tatsuki's gonna be in the game. I mean, like, she does have the ability to, like, see hollows and shit like that, but she doesn't really have powers. I don't know if Tatsuki's been in any games, like, previously, but I don't see her or really any of Ichigo's other friends being in the game. Don Kanonji. I think that if he is added to the game, I think that Don Kanonji will be like a meme character. I feel like he's the sort of like, if you watch DBZ, he's sort of like the Mr. Satan of their universe, or at least that type of character. I think if they add Don Kanonji to a game, he'll be kind of a meme. I don't know if they've ever added Don Kanonji to any other Bleach games in the past, but for now, I'm going to put him in the less likely tier. The gang from Urahara's shop, Jinta, Tessai, and Ururu, I know that Ururu has been in games before. I don't know if she'll be playable in this one. For now, I'm gonna put her in the less likely tier. I feel like Jinta might not be in the game at all. I'm gonna say like if you're lucky, because they might put Ururu and Jinta in together. Tessai, I don't know, this is kind of hard. I know that Tessai has been in Bleach games in the past. I'm gonna put him in the less likely tier for now. He was part of the Keto Core at one point. I don't really think he's gonna be in the game. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna put him in if you're lucky tier. I don't really know. I'm not too sure about that, honestly. I can't remember the names of the mod souls, I'm gonna be honest. Y'all gonna have to bear with me when it comes to names, bro. I haven't watched Bleach since, bro, I think like a year ago or maybe 2 years since I was watching 1000 Year Blood War Part 2. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I don't think any of the mod souls are gonna be in the game. I'm gonna put him in the hell nah tier unless somebody can change my mind. Okay, so Ganju and Kikaku, or what? Is it Kukaku? Is that her name? I almost called her Kikaku. Who is that? I'm pretty sure it's Kukaku, chat. Anyways, I feel like once again, Ganju is sort of like a meme character in the anime. So I feel like if Ganju does get added, he's gonna be in the same sort of like meme character tier. I'm gonna put him in with Don Kanonji. Kukaku, I don't think she's gonna be in it, but I won't rule it out. I don't know if she's been in any Bleach games in the past, but I'm gonna put her in the if you're lucky tier for now. If they do put Ganju in the game, I need him and Ichigo to have some like unique cutscene animation sort of interaction. So now we're moving on to the 13 Court Guard Squad captains. Old man Genryusai. I think Genryusai will be in the game, but I don't think that he's gonna be in the game at launch. If you can change my mind on that, feel free to go ahead and try, bro, but I don't think that Genryusai is gonna be in the game at launch. Soifeng. I think that Soifeng will be in the game. Not really too sure though if she's gonna be in it at launch. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like there's many more characters to fill those spots. I don't know if she's gonna be in the game at launch, bro. If she's not, we should riot. Bro, is the Soifeng Alliance here in the chat? I don't know, bro. I'm not sure. She's raw, bro. Her character design is raw. I'm not gonna lie, for a while she was getting her ass kicked a little bit. I'm gonna put her in 100% in the game tier, but I don't think she's gonna be in at launch, bro. I don't know, bro. Like I feel like I'm gonna put her in very likely. I think it's early in the list and there's a lot more characters who would take priority over her for sure. I'm gonna put her in very likely for now. She'll be our first very likely section character. Captain Gin. I might put him in very likely as well. I feel like he's a sick character and he did survive up until the end when they were fighting Aizen. When he opened his nah, listen. Gin is a raw character, bro. He's raw as fuck. For now, I'm gonna put him in very likely. I want to put him in 100% in the game tier, but I'm not sure. Rose, I'm gonna put Rose in maybe tier. We didn't really see much from Rose, I feel like, until like the very end of the anime. I think Rose is more likely than Uryu's dad to be in it, but I don't know, man. I'm not really too sure. Captain Unohana. I really want Unohana to be in the game, but my problem is we saw her fight once. What was that about? And she died, and I was so sad about it because we never saw her fight once. I don't think we ever saw Unohana have a fight scene until she fought Kenpachi in Thousand Year Blood War. I don't know if she's been in any Bleach games from the past. I'm gonna put Unohana at the very top of maybe tier, in part because I want her to be in the game, and in part because I feel like she would be lit. Low-key mommy tier? Listen. Next, the GOAT himself. Sosuke Aizen. Not only do I know for a fact that Aizen is gonna be in the game, I think he is 100% gonna be in the game at launch. If there's anyone out of all these characters, chat, I think that people are most looking forward to Aizen. I feel like Aizen is 1,000,000,000% gonna be in the game at launch. If Aizen isn't in the game at launch, or at the very least announced as a DLC character, like shortly after the game comes out, I'm deleting my shit. Shinji, I'm kind of torn with Shinji, I'm not gonna lie. I really want Shinji to be in the game at release, but I don't think he will be. But I do 1,000,000% think that he'll be in the game. They have to put my baby girl Shinji in with the alternate long hair skin. They have to. If they don't include long hair Shinji, I'm gonna be upset. Shinji will be 100% in the game. I don't know about at launch though. The dog captain Sajin. He a fox? Is he a fox? Okay, the fox captain Sajin, not a dog. He is not a dog. Leave him out, he's mid. I can't believe you said that after we just seen him use Bankai. His Bankai is crazy. His Bankai is pretty insane. Like the way it works is like pretty nuts. He can be a real human. His backstory is kind of insane. I never really paid attention to him like that, but once we started learning the lore, chat, I'm gonna put him, if I could put him at the very end of well, maybe not. I won't say very end. I'm gonna put him in very likely tier. I feel like the majority of the captains are probably gonna be added to the game. Moving on. Pervy Sage, Bleach Edition, Captain Shunsui. I know Captain Shunsui has absolutely been in a bunch of Bleach games in the past, and he's the #1 captain now. He really might be in the game at launch. If they're factoring in where we are in the anime and manga right now, he might be in the game at release. If not, he might be one of the first DLC characters. Moving on, Captain Tosen. I don't think Captain Tosen's gonna be in the game at launch. I don't even know, like, don't get me wrong, he's raw character, but I just feel like I don't know if he's gonna be in the game at all, bro, but I feel like it's likely. I feel like maybe we put him in very likely tier behind Gin. I'm thinking he's gonna be in the game, but I don't know. I can't confirm it, bro. He's not like one of them characters that I'm like, this person is gonna be in the game. I'm actually gonna move Ichigo's dad down as well to very likely tier. I really want him to be in the game. I think he's very likely to be in the game. I'm not 100%. Captain Mayodi. All right, bro.
Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 god.
I feel like he'll definitely be in the game. Will he be in the game at launch though? I don't think he'll be in the game at launch. I don't. And I know if he does end up being in this game, he's gonna have some freaky ass cutscenes with his assistant. I'm already knowing. I can't remember her name just yet, but she's on the list. She's right here. We'll get around to her. Captain Kensei. I don't know if he's gonna be in the game. I might put him right next to Rose. He got a lot of screen time. He was one of the Vizards as well, but I don't know if he's been in any games in the past, and I don't know if he's high profile enough of a character to be in the game. I know he's most likely not gonna be in the game when the game first drops. I'm gonna put Kensei in maybe tier. Moving on to the next captain, my goat, who's constantly getting his ass whooped, Toshiro Hitsugaya. Will he be in the game at launch? I feel like even though he's constantly getting his ass whooped, he's still a very popular captain, and his adult form is gas. Oh my god, this character is fire, bro. I love him. I'm gonna say that he's gonna be at the game at launch. Might be a hot take, might be controversial. I think he's gonna be in the game when it comes out. He should be barefoot and pregnant, not fighting. That's insane. You said Toshiro needs to get back in the kitchen. You are misogynistic. Moving on. Kenpachi. I don't even think it's a question. Kenpachi's gonna be in the game when it comes out. He is. He's gonna be in the game. He's also one of the most popular captains. I may be pushing my luck a little bit with Toshiro being in the game when it comes out, but Kenpachi for sure. Not even a question. I'm still salty that they changed his voice actor because I missed Jiraiya's voice actor, but it is what it is, all right? Kenpachi Zaraki is going to be in the game at launch. If not, may God strike me down right now. He's gonna be in the game. He's gonna be in the game. May God murder my children.
Please kill him today.
I'm on my Kevin Gates right now.
What?
Yeah, dig. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my Kevin. Captain Jushiro. Jushiro, I don't know. I don't know if Jushiro will be in the game at all. I feel like he holds rank because he's a captain, so he might be in the game. I'm gonna put him at the very end of very likely tier. He's mid, he's always sick, but I feel like just because he's a captain, he's got that status, they might put him in the game. Shuhei. I don't know if Shuhei is gonna be in the game. Shuhei got a lot of screen time, a lot of fights. I feel like I'm gonna put him in front of Jushiro here. I feel like he's very likely to be in the game, but I feel like there's so many other characters who are crazier than Shuhei. All right, Shuhei doesn't give me a good reason, I feel like, to put him in the game. Akon. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. We've never seen Akon ever fight. He's always in the lab. I'm gonna put Akon in hell nah tier. I don't see Akon being in this game. I don't. Chojiro. I don't know if Lieutenant Chojiro is gonna be in the game. I'm not gonna lie. Didn't Chojiro get folded by Ichigo when he first got to the Soul Society? Or am I imagining things? I'm gonna put him in if you're lucky tier, but I'm gonna put him in front of these two. All right, Tetsuzaimon. I don't think Tetsuzaimon's gonna be in the game. I don't know if he's been in any other games. Lieutenant Isane. I don't think she's gonna be in the game either. Isane, type of tall, dominant women. Dab me up real quick. You might be onto something. You might be onto something. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think that most of the lieutenants are gonna make it. Y'all think Momo was gonna be in the game? I feel like at the beginning of the Soul Society arc, she was a pretty notable character. Yo, she was crashing out too after Aizen died. I forgot about that. During that whole little time period, she was crashing the fuck out. I'm gonna put her at the very end of less likely tier. Yachiru, I'm gonna put her in less likely tier. I feel like she's more likely to be in the game ahead of Momo. Izuru, maybe a little more likely than these guys to get into the game. I feel like he's kind of in the same line with Momo. I feel like he's not very likely to get in the game.
Oh no.
I know that if she ends up being in this game, it's probably not going to be as a playable character. It's going to be in some freaky ass cutscenes with Mayuri. All right, pretty unlikely. I'm gonna put her in if you're lucky tier. I can't remember Shunsui's lieutenant's name. I think she's pretty unlikely to be in the game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think she's gonna be in the game. I'm putting her down here with all the rest of the lieutenants. I don't think she's gonna be in the game. She's not a very notable character. All right, moving on. Ikkaku. I'm pleading my case right now for Ikkaku, chat. I think that Ikkaku will be in the game. I don't think he's gonna be in the game at launch, but I think he's gonna be in the game, guaranteed. Guaranteed. He's the only lieutenant with a Bankai, bro. He's gonna be in the game. We're gonna talk about Yumichika next, but I don't think that Yumichika is gonna be, I don't know, maybe. I'm gonna put Yumichika in maybe tier. I think he's up there. I don't think, at least not in the anime, he doesn't have Bankai, but his Shikai is pretty broken. Rangiku, I think that Rangiku will absolutely be in the game. He got the big cannons. Okay, they're gonna have her for fan service. Yes, that's what I was gonna say. If they add Rangiku in for no other reason, it'll be fan service. So I think that she's very, very likely to be in the game, and I'm pretty sure she's been in games before. Oh, you know what? Wait. Let me move Ikaku up here. This is where I meant to place him, and I think Rangiku will also 100% be in the game at some point. But this is like the random, like leftover Soul Reaper section. I don't think that any of these characters, except for chat, what's the Afro guy's name? Zenosuke. I think it's pretty unlikely, but I think if they do add him to the game, he's gonna be in like the meme character tier with Ganju and Don Kanonji. But as for the rest of y'all, hell nah tier. Soy Phone's lieutenant, what's his name? Adechio. I still don't think it's very freaking likely, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He is probably like up here. Hanataro. I think that Hanataro will be a meme character if he does get added to the game. But once again, I think it's pretty damn unlikely that he does get in. As for the rest of y'all, this is the like Bount woman. I don't think she'll be in there. I don't think that any of these characters are gonna be in it at all. Nope. What's this one's name again? The Gatekeeper? Is it Jidanbo? I don't think that Jidanbo will get into the game. I'm gonna put him in if you're lucky tier. This guy will be a meme character if he even makes it. I'm gonna put Kukaku in less likely tier, and then this guy's at like the very end. He's a recurring meme character, but I don't even think he's as much of a meme character as he needs to be in the game as a meme character. I might just put him in the top of if you're lucky tier, in all honesty. Okay, now we're into Visor territory. I don't think most of the Visors are gonna be in the game. I'm gonna be honest. I really want Love to be in the game. I think Hyori might be in the game. I'm gonna put Hyori in maybe tier, and I'm gonna put Love in less likely tier. I'm gonna put Love right here. I'm gonna put the rest of the Visors in if you're lucky tier. All right, now we're moving into the Bount characters. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I don't think any of the Bounts are gonna be in the game. I think if any Bounts do make it into the game, it'll be one of these two. So I'm gonna put these two in if you're lucky tier at like the very end. Maybe this lady too. I can't remember her name, but I remember she was also a Soul Reaper, if I'm not mistaken. She was like a medic. The rest of y'all, hell nah tier, bro. I don't even remember any of their names, and I don't even care because everyone knows the Bount arc as the worst arc in the anime. Okay, boom. Now we're moving on. I'm assuming the moment that everyone's all been waiting for. We're getting into the Arrancars. I can't remember this one's name, but I'm pretty sure it's Yami or Yama or something like that. I'm gonna put him in maybe tier. Maybe like this. We saw him fight, what, like once? And he got washed. I feel like he's not that likely to get in the game. Coyote Stark. Coyote Stark being the #1 Espada, I feel like will 100% be in the game. I know there's been a lot of conversation about whether or not Coyote Stark deserves to be the #1, but I think he'll be in the game. Nell, I think will 1000% be in the game. I don't know if she'll be in the game at launch. I want to say that she will though. I'm not sure. I feel like a lot of people like Nell. I'm gonna put Nell at like the very bottom of the top 30 because we still have a lot of characters that might be in the game. And like I said, that's not even for sure. It's only, I'm making this list under the assumption that there's gonna be 30 characters at launch, which there very well might not be because that's a lot of characters and they've only revealed 4. I think Nell will be in the game at launch. That's what I think. Baragon. I'm not gonna lie, Baragon is a pretty raw character, bro. I feel like Baragon will be in the game, but I don't think he's gonna be in the game at launch. I feel like they can make a fire moveset for Baragon. I 100% think he's gonna be in the game. If he's not in the game eventually, not even as a DLC character, I'm gonna be sad. Holly same thing. Yukiora Cypher. I feel like Yukiora will be in the game at launch. He has aura, he absolutely does. Yukiora is a fan favorite. I'm putting Yukiora in terms of popularity up there with Aizen. If Yukiora is not in the game at launch, given there's enough spots for all these characters, I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be sad. Yukiora is one of the most popular characters in this anime. All right, so how many people do we have that we speculate will be in the game? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 people. This might even be the cutoff. They may do like a 15 character roster. Moving on, Noitora. I think Noitora is popular enough to be in the game, but I can't be 100% sure about it. I'm gonna put Noitora in very likely tier, ahead of Ichigo's dad. That's what I'm thinking. I'm also gonna move Jushiro down here. Grimjow will 1,000,000,000,000% be in this game. If he's not in the game at launch, I don't know. Bro, that's literally Ichigo's boyfriend. They're literally together, bro. Like, yeah, they fight each other and shit, but they're literally together. And I'm pretty sure that he's about to make an appearance in Thousand Year Blood War Part 3. If he's not in this game, bro, if he's not in the game at launch, I'm deleting my channel. No, I'm just kidding. But he is personally one of my favorite characters. What's this one's name again? It's like Zomari or something like that? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think he's probably in maybe tier. This one's name is Grons or something like that. He has like a crazy name. I think he's involved somehow in Thousand Year Blood War. No, I'm gonna put him in maybe tier, maybe like the top of less likely. I feel like he, you know what? I'm gonna move these two. I can't remember this Arrancar's name. It's the one with like the two heads inside the liquid. I don't really think that this character is going to be in the game. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to put him like over here. I don't think that character is going to be in the game. What is this one's name again? This is like he was supposed to be like the secret weapon or whatever. I want to say it's like Wonder something. Wonder Weiss? Is it Wonder Weiss? Wonder Weiss Margello. I feel like he didn't get enough screen time. I feel like he's going to be in If You're Lucky tier. I'm not going to lie. I don't think Wonder Weiss is going to be in the game. I'm pretty sure they hyped up Wonder Weiss in the anime and he just ended up dying. I don't know if any of the rest of the Arrancar will even make it into the game. I don't think the dynamic duo here will be in it. There's a lot of just unknown Arrancar here, not notable characters. I don't think that most of these will end up being in the game. Like there's just so many characters that would be added before any of these characters. Okay, the 3 beasts here, I don't really think that they will be in the game individually, but they might add, what is this character? I think it's like Ion or something. They might add Ion into the game, maybe. Where should we put Ion? I want to put Ion maybe in like less likely tier. But you know, I'll put Ion in maybe tier. I'm pretty sure Ion's been in Bleach games before. Charlotte, I think Charlotte is kind of a meme character. If they add Charlotte into the game, they're gonna be a meme. Third-rate Arrancar characters will be in the game. We'll move all of them to hell not tier. So Nell, Pesce, what's this one's name again? Dondo Chaka, and what is the worm's name? Bawa Bawa. Okay, so I know we already have Nell on the list. Not very likely, but I think that they may have like another meme character and have Nell, Pesce, Dondo Chaka, and Bawa Bawa all as one character. I don't think it's very likely. I think Nell is gonna be in the game. She might even transform into like Kid Nell after she's like, I don't know, like on low health or something like that, maybe. But they possibly, I'm gonna put them in If You're Lucky. That's pretty much the likelihood of them being added together as like a meme character. And who knows, maybe Nell will have like some attacks that add in Pesce, Dondo Chaka, and Bawa Bawa. As for the characters that are gonna be in the game at launch, maybe we'll do like top 20. We'll do top 20 instead of top 30. And then we have how many? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 people. They're only including characters from the beginning of the anime till the end of the Arrancar arc. So if we're doing a 20 character starting roster, I'm gonna have to add Soifone, Dean for sure. Who else? I'll put Kon in there since Kon was in the trailer. And then Urahara was also in the trailer, so I'll add that. That'll be this will be the top 20 characters that are absolutely on the roster when the game comes out. I don't know. I feel like Soifone could either get switched for Genryusai, Shinji, or Rangiku. All the rest of the characters are... All right, who do we have? There's the Fullbringers, the Royal Guard, the Stern Ritters, and then we have all the physical manifestations of the Zanpakuto. I don't think that these characters are very likely to be in the game. They did add at least one. It would be Zangetsu as a playable character. I know Zangetsu was in the trailer. I think that was just as an animation. I would like to see the physical manifestations of the Zanpakuto as characters. That would be cool as fuck in my opinion. But I don't think they'll be added. If they do add any of them, it'll probably be Zangetsu. Out of all the Thousand Year Blood War and Fullbringer characters, a lot of them definitely will be in the game, just not at launch. I think the list is looking pretty solid. Let me know who you want as, I don't know, your top 10. Give me your top 10 characters that you want to be in the game. Yeah, let me know what you think of the list in the comments, and yeah, like and subscribe, all that shit.